Hello, everyone. Welcome in. My name is Robin, and I would like to welcome everyone to my live. And if you're watching the replay, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate everyone being here. On today, we will be creating some various, and I call them fresh vibe only pouches. And let me change my view because I meant to do the solo view. Yes. So welcome in, and we are going to do the fresh vibes only pouches. And these pouches were and will be created for my teams. The ones that I have available at this very moment are for the teen girls. Now, what we want to encourage, of course, while they are teenagers, young ladies, and we want them to not be afraid and continue to hold their confidence. And while doing so, why not add some sparkle? So that's what we will be doing today. So we're going to add some bling. So I'm excited. Thank everyone. I really appreciate you being here. And now I'm going to take and say hello to my guests. I appreciate everyone being here this evening. So let me go to the top. Hello, Deborah Garrett. Welcome in. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming over from Unbiased LLC's channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you, Unbiased LLC. Thank you, Rachel. Hello, Miss Merlander. Picture me crafting. Welcome in. What's sparkling, right? Welcome in. Yes, hello, DB. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Although you are in the dinner bushes, welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hello, Craft Obsessed. Welcome in. I really appreciate you stopping by. Here with paper and pencil. I know that's right. I love it. I am here to inspire. I have quite a few crafty friends that inspire me as well. It's like, oh, yes. Oh my goodness. Yes. Hello, Lady G. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hello, D. Smith. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hello, Crafty Leo. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. Hello, Rachel from Unbiased LLC. Hey, Queen. Welcome in. And yes, happy Labor Day to everyone. Thank you so much for taking the time out. I really appreciate you. And you are going to be in the bushes, and that is A-okay. I appreciate all your love and support. Hello, D. Smith. Welcome in. And I just said that, but hey, again, welcome in. Hello, Creative Notions. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hello, Karen G. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really, really appreciate you just taking the time out. Hello, Kristen. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Oh, okay. So you were helping your sister. Oh, okay. That's fine. I appreciate you being here, Kristen. Thank you. Yes. Hello, Nikki A. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hello, Miss Lucille Boykins. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate all my guests being here doing the live. And even, again, if you are watching the replay, welcome in. So what I'm going to do is kind of show you the blingy vibes in which we are going to be creating on today. And what I'm calling them, the pouches are fresh vibes only pouches. You know how the kids are like good vibes, and so mine's pouches, the name of them are fresh vibes only pouch. So I had to write it down, and I have to keep looking over. If you see my eyes shifting, yes, I had to write a note. So yes. Yes, please. I thank you, Kristen. If everyone could, if you haven't had a chance to, if you would hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe as well. I really appreciate you joining the Robin's Creations crafty crew. So let me see here. Let me go ahead, and what I'm going to do is change the view up a little bit, just so that, thank you. So just so that we can kind of see what we'll be blinging on today. And if you've been here before, you know Robin's Creations, I am going to kind of start or kind of prepare prior to the live. So what I've done, because I had a number of teams that I was creating these pouches for, that I actually did bling some, but I will show you the process of blinging. And let me see here. Hi, Angie. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate you visiting or just stopping by this Labor Day holiday. So thank you so much. So let me go ahead, and I'm going to remove myself from the, let me see. I'm going to exit the solo view, and I am going to now bring up the solo view of my desk. Awesome. Yes. So here we go. So on today, we will be blinging out Erin's name, and that's Erin. And I did create this template using Silhouette Studio. This particular version, I have the outline as well as the inside of the bling design. And what I did was create an SVG of the design, brought it over to Cricut Design Space, and that is where I began to cut out the design. And the beautiful flock that you see here, just to let you know, this purple flock belongs to, I purchased it from the purple, the baby's booty, and this is the rhinestone flock, as well as all of the stones that we will be using on today. So this flock, it cut out my holes. It did everything just, I mean, seamlessly. It was awesome. So this is my second time using the purple flock, and I love it. Thank you, Eve from the baby's booty. I will also be using the brush to brush in the stones, and I have a metal scoop here where I scoop up the excess stones, and I will kind of funnel them in the hole and put them back into its proper place, which is the containers. So what I do, because of the precious stones, and once you invest in the stones, I oftentimes take my stones on the road, and different people will handle the stones. So what I do, I kind of put them in a smaller container. So, and I do keep the label on it, and then I put them into a smaller container just for easier handling. Because once they're in these containers and they're too full, they may have an accident. And we don't want accidents because this is an investment. And I am going to do Aaron's name. I'm going to do the outline with the neon white and then the internal portion with the neon pink. So let's take a look um, at the designs that I've done already. So we're going to bring the other designs over. Let me see here. So you can see I did Leah, and this Leah is in the neon purple, and then the neon white AB is the outline. Look at that. Thank you. Yes. So I was able to ask the ladies, which one do they like, and they gave me various colors that they love, and I said, hey, I have that color. So here is Leah's, and I also added the little lipstick or chapstick pouch, as well as a little pom-pom to kind of coordinate. And these denim, these are going to be done on a denim blue pouch. So I have another pouch here, and this is Nevea. Nevea, her favorite colors is pink and red. So we have Nevea's in the multiple colors of the pink and red, and I did like an ombre, and then the outline is the Labrador. And this is also done on a denim pouch. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Yes. And here we have one for Lanira. So Lanira, I did hers using, and with it being a longer name on a shorter pouch, I wanted it to be legible as well as pop. Look at that. So Lanira, her name was done using the SS6 stones. So these stones are quite tiny, and once they are brushed in, and I use a different brush. I use it's like a minky brush, and this brush brushes in the SS6 stones a lot better, and they don't get caught up in the brush like they would this painter's brush. So this brush is awesome, or great, works great with SS10. The mink brush works well with the SS6. So that's what Lanira's name. And then the hearts that are all around. This one is the neon pink, and this is SS10. And then I coordinated Lanira's with a light pink and dark pink chapstick pouch and a pom-pom. And we have here Ebony. So Ebony, she has this is magenta on the top, and then we have let me see, the peridot at the bottom. So I was and then on the outside we have Labrador, and this one is done on a denim pouch as well. So this is another charm that I created just for Ebony. And let me see here. And I did this with the silicone beads. So this was the very first time I used these with the silicone beads. And this pouch here Ebony is not a teen. This is my daughter. So she saw me making them for the teens, and she was like, "Where's mine, Mom?" So I had to make one for my baby girl. So, so I'm pretty sure she'll fill it up with a lot of things as well, like things that you need, in an emergency as it occurs. So we have, let me see here. Yes. So these are the pouches, and I'll push those off to the side, and then I will bring Aaron's name back. And let me see here. Um, let me see. So, okay. We're going to use the neon pink AB and then the neon white. So let's go ahead and the process. Thanks everyone. I really yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you, baby girl. Yes, thank you. So what the process of the stones, the neon white stones and any of the stones, you start off by placing a mound of stones, and that means a lot of stones. The more you have, because you don't want to do it sparingly, you want to add a mound of stones on your template, and this is the template, and this is the rhinestone flock. So you take your brush, and in a circular motion, you move these stones inside the holes. And the scientific portion of moving these stones inside of the holes is that they have a round top and a flat back, and then they kind of bump up against one another as you're brushing them in, and they will fall right into the hole. So this one, it went in really nice, and I love when this happens because you know that you have a great design as well as the rhinestone flock. So it was just seamless. And I did cut this using my Cricut Maker. If I have not said that, I did cut this using my Cricut Maker. Yes. So I let me see. Okay. So I'm going to push these stones off to the side. And let me make sure I haven't missed anyone in the chat. Let me see here. Hi, Shay Shay. Welcome in. Oh, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you. I appreciate you. And let me see here. Renee Meyer, welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. And now that I have the stones all brushed in, if you find that this stone is out of place here, so I will use the wax tip pencil, and this is a wax stick pen. So this is the wax. So you just gently, you don't want to stab the stone because you don't want the wax to come off, get on the stone, and then it won't adhere properly to the KTM mask. The KTM mask is coming up shortly. So I'm a little off camera out of, let me see here. So I take the stones and I brush them up on the scoop. And when it's taken a while, I may have to go out of frame just to get them all in. But they did wonderful. And I'll take the stones, I'll let them fall down in the scoop, turn my container a little to the side, and just let them all slide in using the funnel. So I have these stones already, and I did drop some, so I'm gonna go ahead. And the closer you are to your stones when you are putting them back in the scoop, the better, because you don't want them to bounce all around. So the next step is the KTM Mask. So here is the KTM Mask, and this is heat KTM Mask. It for the high temperatures. This is not transfer tape that you use on your HTV vinyl. This KTM Mask has to be used with the rhinestones. This is a brand new piece. So what I'm going to do, so to cut down on the static electricity, I'm going to take them to my garment and kind of remove some of the static clean. I do the taco method. Let me move some things out of the way. And oftentimes I find that if I stand over top of my project, go down, commit, don't quit, and then I just kind of go over the stones in such a manner with my hands, and I will go ahead and pull the stones up. So now I will take the paper that I pulled the KTM mask off of, place it back down, just so that it will hold Aaron's outline together. So now we will do the inside of Aaron. So we're going to open up the neon pink AB. We're going to also pour a mound of stones over top. The more the better. And we will go in a circular motion and brush in the stones so that we can put brushing the stones so that we can create Erin's name for her Fresh Vibes Only pouch. So as we can see the letters being brushed in, and you just move the extra stones out of the way, and you just keep going in that circular motion. Push them off to the side, off of the rhinestone flop, and just keep on pushing them out of the way safely. And when I say safely, I mean not on the floor. Don't be aggressive. Be a bit, soft and just a continuous movement. You don't want to have them because they will bounce. So now that I have the extra stones off to the side, what I'm going to do is pick those stones up. Please try not to ever lift the stones while on the rhinestone flop. Wait until you put the KTM mask over top of it, because you'll find that all the hard work that you just did, you can oftentimes lose all of your stones. So I'm going to, while I'm over here, I'm brushing the stones onto the spatula. And I came out of frame because there were a few that just weren't going in quick enough for me. And then I'll go ahead and put the excess stones back into the container. So we are now almost done. Before I put the KTM mask on, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a quick second, and I'm going to move over to my, let me see here. I'm going to move over to my heat press and turn it on. I have a HTV Ron heat press, and I'm turning that on so that we can get it heated up, because that's what we'll be doing next. Now that I have Aaron's name, I have an additional piece of KTM Mask. I'll pull the KTM Mask off of the off of the paper, and it does make a loud sound. I'm putting the KTM Mask, adhering it to my garment to remove some of this static electricity. Then I'll go ahead using the taco method, going down, commit, don't quit. And here I have all of the stones here for Aaron's name. Hello, Shanira P. Welcome in. Hey, sis. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. See here. And then I will go ahead and place Aaron's name back onto the KTM Mask, back onto the white paper. So I'm going to prepare for the heat press. And while I am preparing for the heat press, what I'm going to do is, again, show you what we'll be doing. And here, again, I have Ebony, and this is my daughter, and that's Real Car Girls Matter TV. She's not a teen, but she did want one of these Fresh Vibe only pouches. And I used the Labrador on the outline. I used the magenta and kind of did like an ombre with the peridot at the bottom. And this is on a denim pouch. Then I have Lanira. And Lanira is using the SS6 stones so that we can get a crisp, clear view of her name. And then we have the hot pink stones, and these is the hot pink neon stones, and they're popped all over using the SS10. So we have SS6 and then the SS10 with the coordinating pom-pom, as well as the chapstick pouch. Then I have Nevaeh's, and Nevaeh is on a denim, the same denim pouch as well. And Nevaeh is using the candy apple red outlined by the Labrador. And then down at the bottom, we have Rose. And she loves pink and red. So this is Nevaeh's pouch. And Nevaeh's is done all with SS6 stones. And here we have Leah. And Leah loves purple. So we have neon purple outlined with the neon white AB SS10 stones. And this is done on a denim blue pouch as well. And with the coordinating pom-pom and the lip chapstick pouch. So, and they can put lipstick in there. These are teens, and you know, they are young ladies. And I have the heat press is almost up to the temperature. So hello, thank you. Thanks, everyone. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Yes, thanks. Hi, Jessie Gibson. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Did anyone have any questions so far? Any questions? So, as you can see, the stones that are all around, these stones are, for the most part, the SS10 Hot Fix Stones purchased from the baby's booty. And when I did Lanira's name, hers is done with the SS6 stones, Hot Fix as well. And then, of course, you know, I have a plethora of other colors. So I just heard the timer of the heat press. It is up to its temperature. And the temperature that I use is 350 degrees for 15 seconds. So let's change the view. And we are going to go ahead and change the view. Look, Unbiased LLC. She said, I wonder what Rachel would like in purple. I will try to make me one. Okay. Okay, let me know, Queen. Let me know. And let's go and change the view. So we're going to exit out of my desk view. And then we are going to go over to the heat press. And we're going to change the view so that we can see the heat press. And this is the side. And you'll see my craft closet over there. So we're going to, let me see, take the empty pouch and what? So what I did was, let me, I have to bring my iPad closer to me so that I can see, just to make sure that everyone is picking up what I'm putting down. So here we have the heat press. This is the pouch. I unzippered the pouch. It is a plastic zipper. This is visual only. You do not want to put your zipper under the heat press. This zipper is plastic. So what I'm going to do is take Erin's name, take the KTM mask, lay it on top of the garment. And in this case, it is my Fresh Vibe pouch. And as you can see, Erin's name is adhered. And then I will put it in backwards, or upside down, I should say, not backwards, upside down, just so that the zipper is out. And when you push it in, the zipper should not be underneath the heat. So the timer is already set. Push it in, and boom, it'll do the countdown. And that's what it's doing. I apologize, you can't really see the timer because I have pretty much a side view. The next time I'll try to turn it so you can see. But sometimes it flickers, I've found. So this may be okay. So here we have Erin's name, and you can pull it off immediately. So here we have the outline. And if you wanted just the outline, this would go as well. So it doesn't look bad, you know, if you wanted just the outline. So here we have the outline. Next, we will do the internal portion. So we have the neon. So then you would just match it up. And here I am matching it up. And you go right in the internal portion. You can lift it up because the KTM mask is sticky. Let me see here. Everything looks good. No stones popped off. This is fresh KTM mask. And then I will go ahead and push that right underneath as well. So we have our last Fresh Vibes pouch. then we're going to let you see now that we're finished with the sparkle. Now, the next thing we'll do is get fresh. So, here we have, and I'm going to turn this off because we are done. And voila, all the stones are adhered to the garment. In this case, it is a Fresh Vibes pouch. So, here's the pouch. The zipper is fully functional. So let's go back to the table and adhere the pom-pom in the chapstick pouch. So I'll change the view. And we are going to change the view. Back over to the overhead. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Oh, welcome in, Jess Craft Therapy. Thank you so much for stopping by. And I'm going to exit the heat press and exit there and put it back onto my desk. So this is the part where let me see if I can do it without calling my husband. Because I'm like, I don't want to mess up my manicure. So I'll be getting my husband involved in this part. And I also have this. This is what you get at like the paint store to open up the cans of paint. So I sometimes go in with the little hook and open it up because I don't want to mess up my manicure. And then kind of hook it in there. I just have to get it open just a little bit. And that's my little tool, my little handy dandy tool. And then I keep that close by. So the next thing I'll do is take the pom-pom and adhere the pom-pom to the pouch. And let me get it down into the groove. So it's, yes. And did I miss any questions? Did anybody have any questions thus far? Let me see here. Thank you, Jess. Thank you. So let me see here. Yes. So now we have Erin's pouch all ready. So now that we have the Fresh Vibes only pouches blinged up, we added a little sparkle. Now let's go ahead and add some freshness to these pouches. So I'm going to take them all and I'm going to go and change the view. So let me exit the solo view and we're going to go over to the craft bar. So let's go over to the craft bar. So here over at the craft bar, what I have done is kind of made like a charcuterie board, if you will, of fresh vibes for my teens. So we all know when we were in school, the importance of wanting to, and by them being young, you know, staying fresh. Now that we are older, we can use these as well. And that is one reason why my daughter was like, I want one. She saw the vision. So what we have here, and I can let you know, as you can already see it, but we have Band-Aids, we have some tissue, we have some dental floss. They sometimes like the Car Max over the chapstick, so we're going to try it. I purchased them some chapstick, but you know, I have some extra elastic ties for their hair, some perfume, as well as hand sanitizer. Then I also have some spray on deodorant, as well as some toothbrushes, and I have some toothpaste, cough drops, lotion, and wipes. So let's go ahead and we are going to, so what they can do, or what I'm asking of them to do, is some of these things they can take out of this pouch and put it into their purse. Right now, I just want all my girls to be fresh. So I'll just go down the charcuterie board and I will add the Carmex right to the little pouch. So you see here how we have it right there in the pouch. Sometime with their hair, they will have to, let me make sure I'm in frame. So, don't want to make anyone dizzy. Okay. Yes. Okay. So we have some hair ties, some deodorant, and I'm not sure, but the I didn't have enough of that particular hand sanitizer, but I do have, oops, I have some hand sanitizer over here on the side, and I just made a mistake and squirted some out. So we had some Perel, which is just as great. And then we will go ahead and take some toothpaste, and just as the charcuterie board goes down, we'll just do that for each pouch. Then I'll have some wipes. Some of these things will be going, again, they will be going in my girls' purses. So I'm going to really quickly, thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Picture Me Wrapped It. Hi, Miss Joy. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. And look at that, the dental floss. You know, they are teenagers. They want to smile and you want to get things out of your teeth. So we all do. And again, this can be used, and this wet spot is nothing but the I made a mistake and popped open the hand sanitizer. So yeah, so you just want to remain fresh, and let's keep and build the girls' confidence of staying fresh. So then we have, let me see here, the deodorant, toothbrush, toothpaste, a few of these, a few of these cough drops, some lotion, and also, and you can see that this is a bit repetitive. However, Ebony is again my daughter. I didn't purchase anything for her, but I know my daughter has some things she wants in hers. So we're going to go ahead and place, and we have one more after this one, so I won't be before you much longer. And we are going to put a little in each bag. Oh, thank you. Thanks, everyone. Oh. Thank you, Kristen. Oh, thank you, Deborah Garrett. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Joy. Yes. So we'll go ahead and we have these whites. And a lot of these things were right from Delatra. Especially like the Band-Aids. You can see like ours is still $1.25. And if I forgot something out of any of the bags, I'll check them because I did drop something. And we are going to get a couple hair ties in case their hair comes loose. Put in their Carmex because that was their preference. And we'll put that in. And the little smell good. This is grapefruit, so it's kind of neutralized. And some toothpaste, cough drops, lotion, and wipes. Now, what I have found is that as this pouch gets a bit, let me see here, it is getting a bit stuffed. So what we are going to add, okay, so I have all the pouches here, and let me see. Yes. So I have the pouches. Now, what I'm going to do is come back, and I do want to create a smaller pouch for the young men. And I have been, purchasing some things for them because the young men want to be fresh as well. I mean, how many times have we left home and forgot our deodorant, And I am going to switch and get spray deodorant, like some Axe or something like that for the young men. Because sometimes you forget and you want to be fresh. You don't want to be, in school and not feeling confident. We want to build their confidence while they are young. So, lastly, what I am going to do, and here is my tip of the day. Now, here, what we know is that in the mornings it gets a bit busy, and they are sometimes the kids, boys and girls, but in this case for the girls, they are running real fast, forgetting, and so we'll have these pouches. They can put them in their book bags or in their locker. They will take some of the items out to put in their purse. So what I designed or had in mind for these pouches is for those monthly surprises. And this pouch has everything that they'll need in them. So here's what I designed for those monthly surprises. So here we have the girls, we have always the team. And what we're going to do is take out the teen pouch, and what Robin's Kreations or Robin has developed at my home. The whole design is to get these are called diaper bag dispensers. So what these are basically are, let me bring it over. These are the puppy bags, the waist bags. They use them now for Pampers. And you also pick up the dog waste when you walk your dog. So I took this and I have them and they come right in the diaper section by the baby, in the baby's department, the little tassel here. They have when you go to like TJ Max, Ross, in the dog section, and you can purchase these containers. And then when you pull one, and always teach, you know, the young ladies that once you finish with everything, everything goes in a bag, then you dispose of it. You don't just throw it out in the open. No one should know about those monthly surprises. So what we're going to do is add to each of the bags, we are going to add them to their Stay Fresh pouch. And I will clip on to each one of the Stay Fresh pouches. I'm going to clip on the bags. And these are from the Dollar Tree, and they came in black. You'll find as the holidays go by, you will find that you'll have hearts and decorate them. You can find them, the bags, in so many different colors and designs. So that is, let me just put some in each one of the bags. So that is my, let me see here. This is the last thing that I had for my my Fresh Vibes only pouches for my teens. I will come back with a pouch for my young men, just so that this will be the least of their worries, and they can stay fresh and build their confidence while they're out throughout the day. As an adult, we can do this as well. Leave this in our vehicles and just in case. So we have that just in case bag. It's a mini size, I would say, diaper bag. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. Hi, Tionda. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. So we're going to exit the solo view, and here looks like I lost a camera. Not sure which one, but we are, oh, okay, the heat press one. That's okay. So we're going to go back, and I will see if anyone, oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Oh, thank you, Lady G. Yes, thank you. Yes, I mean, hey, it's really good. Yes, Miss Joy. Yes, yes. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Tionda. Uh-huh. Yeah. Kristen, yes, those monthly, yeah, surprises were, the worst. But how about being ready instead of having to get ready? Like, try to have one up on her. So this is for my teens, and they are the Fresh Vibes only pouches. So, oh, you're welcome, sis. Thank you. That's my sister in the chat. Yes, thank you so much. So if no one, has any further questions, I would like to thank each and every one for stopping by. I really appreciate you taking the time out on this holiday, the Labor Day, and spending it with Robin's Creations. And until next time, I want to ask everyone to bloom where you are planted. Bye.